I'm doing this video on how to escape the gardens in We Happy Few. On the first map that I generated, I got Simon Says as the escape mission, and to get to the second area of the garden, I got Lud's Bridge. I'll be running through both of them and how to get past them. For Simon Says, there will be a police officer in a booth. He'll ask you who won Simon Says last time it was played, and for you to do so in a polite manner. In first speak to the officer, you will not be able to answer the question. In the second area of the gardens, you'll find two people who recently became downers and have entered the gardens. They will have knowledge of who won the last game of Simon Says. The mission that I got to enter the second area of the garden was Lud's Bridge. For this, you require the pump valve in order to open the door, and you'll also be able to have to repower the electrical device within the room. To find out where the pump is found, you can use the mini-map. Once you get there, you will realise there are 3 downers attacking the pump. You'll have to kill them or incapacitate them in order to interact with the pump. Just left of the pump, there will be a repair kit, which first has to be crafted before the pump can be repaired and the valve can be gained from it. Once you've done this, you'll be able to power the station and be able to open the door. From here, you'll have to go underneath the bridge, as the door after the first one you've gone through will be blocked. There will be 2 downers in here, and they will both be infected with the plague. The plague will cause you to get progressively more tired until you die. The way that you deal with this is that there is an antidote in the next room. As you go up the pipes, you'll find a dead police officer, and on the table just above that there will be an antidote. So don't worry about having that, just kill them and get to the next room, grab it, stab yourself, make sure you just press F or whatever the action button is on the controller to use it, and you'll be fine after that. Once you enter the second area of the garden, look for the quest Shibboleth, and that is where the 2 downers are who recently entered the gardens. They are the ones who have knowledge of Simon Says. First off, you need to speak to Gerald. He will inform you that they are being attacked by a bunch of downers. You need to come back at night time and fight off the downers who are attacking them. Killing one will usually trigger the others to run away. After this, Gerald will give you the information that nobody won Simon Says, and then you just go back to the police officer in the first area of the gardens. You need to make sure you have a proper suit equipped, and you've also taken a joy pill before speaking to the officer. After that, you will enter a door with 2 police officers on both sides of you in 2 booths. They will ask you to stand on the circle. If you do so while you have joy, and as well as you're wearing a proper suit, you'll be able to pass through into the second area, leaving the gardens. In the second playthrough, I got the power cell gate. This means that you need the power cell to pass through and out of the gardens. To get this, you have to go into the second area of the gardens and complete the mission, Where's the Power? For the encounter on the right side to get to the second area of the gardens, I got the toll, which is where you need honey to give to the downer on the toll in order to pass through. There is supposedly a glitch or a cheat, or a skip if you want to call it, where you don't actually need to use the padded suit to complete the B part. I've left a link in the description if you want to use it. I've not done it myself personally, so I'm not entirely sure if it works, but after I checked out the video, it looked pretty legit. But to conventionally get the padded suit, you need to run around and get tough linen, or tough cloth, or whatever it is, tough leather, and it's just an absolute ball ache. I had to end up running around for 7 days trying to find it. I found 3 pieces, and then items started to respawn in, so I was able to luckily find another piece after that. But it's an absolute joke. It can't be crafted and has to be found, and it can be really difficult. And depending on when things respawn, whether you get lucky first time around, if you find it in your items, then that's dependent on how fast you do it. If you're going to use the padded suit instead of the skip. I killed the guy on the toll just because I just spent 7 days running around like an absolute dick, and it just annoyed me, so I felt like it was fair justice. For the Where's the Power, I've done a video. It's my previous one. If you just want a quick go of how it happens, it's not really much point to watch if I'm going to explain it. There'll be 3 downers attacking the person you need to speak to. Kill them off. Give a next my pill to the guy that they're all attacking. He'll vomit up the fuel that you need to power the battery, or the power cell rather. Just go back to the first area of the gardens, put it into the machine, and this will turn it on. Make sure you have a proper suit on, so when you get through to the next area you won't get attacked, or at least you won't be suspicious. and then make sure you take a joy pill, because if not, the alarm will go off and the electric pylons on both sides will attack you. And that's it really. They are the 2 encounters that I found. I haven't seen any different ones other than those 2, so if there are any more, please let me know in the comments and I'll try and keep loading up the games so I can find them and go through it. And if you need any help, just drop a comment down and I'll see if I can give people a hand. I know some people have been asking me how to get through it, so I've made a bit more of a video with a bit more depth on how to actually do this. So thanks for staying tuned, and if you liked it, stick a like on it, and like I said, if you want to say anything in comments, go for it. Thank you very much, and see you later.